An intriguing contest tonight with two teams that play some of the toughest defense in the NBA, Clark.
BA, I call it old school hoops. It's about winning with energy and activity, not just offense, getting it done with some grit and grind defense as well.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Middleton is the 3, with Giannis playing the power forward. Malik Beasley is out there with Lou Williams. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one to fall. Hachimura with the defensive effort. George outside. Over Williams. No good off the glass. Milwaukee with the ball. Pass to Beasley. Portis outside. Here's Beasley, guarded by Howard. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Hachimura outside. And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist from Hachimura.
There's an example of that strength that Dwight Howard possesses. I love seeing him fight through contact.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream. BA, I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
Portis and Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
Here's Henderson. We saw him with 11 points in his last game.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the foul against Portland.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
But Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
George for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Bucks getting their last shot to go.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy.
And then Portis with the dunk.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
Now here's Hachimura. For 3, George finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Certainly wasn't an ideal start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
It's stolen away, and it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Henderson. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Timeout called, Portland. And the Bucks with some changes. Capella comes in for Portis. And Williams is subbed in for Williams. Pass to Sharp. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And it's
Hey, how about big time right there? Big time.
Woo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Little comes in for Middleton. Williams passes to Capella. Cousins against Beasley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Capella inside. The shot, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Little, out to the right wing. Capella, the pass to Beasley. Capella, screen on Simons. Beasley misses. Portland trailing here. Here's Highland. And he drains the quick shot. And Milwaukee shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Here's Little. 1:07 left in the first. 5 on the clock. Capella finds Williams. No good on the shot. And it's Portland the other way. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Ooh, Beasley has an open look. And so the ball out of bounds. Beasley touched it last. Hayes is checked in for Portland. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Lopez, he's checked in for Capella. Inside, here's Highland. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Beasley against Simons. Shot to end the cold streak. Beasley, that's good.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
Down low, Sharp. He gets it in there.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Beasley for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. At forward, it's the talented Giannis and Middleton. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Williams in at the shooting guard position. Well, Grant, you were a 7-time All-Star and the first rookie to lead NBA All-Star fan voting.
You know, B.A., I'm still overwhelmed at that accomplishment. It surprised me. I mean, such a humbling experience. A chance to play alongside guys like Scotty and Shaq and Penny. I mean, it was so special.
Off the mark there with a 3. Portland leading. High arcing shot. And he sinks the layup.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Now the Bucks with it. Outside, Williams. 3-pointer is up. Middleton. It's Hayes with the rebound. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Ryan, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And the Trailblazers shooting just under 40% from the field. Pass to George. Over Williams. George, good. George has got 5 now.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player. He knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton on target from range.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
To the paint. And George with the jam.
PG-13 emphatically throwing that one down. They're not stopping him on that dunk.
Middleton outside. There's the triple. Simons with a rebound. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. It's Middleton on the wing. Again, Middleton missing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
The rise of Chris Middleton has been fantastic to watch. He's proven to be a very skilled two-way threat and a lethal clutch scorer.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the Bucks call time here. So for the Blazers, Howard comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Hachimura is subbed in for Hayes. Capella, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Portis comes in for Williams. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Portis gets the bucket. And let's not forget, Middleton is a former second-round pick, Clark.
And he's had to work harder because of that, B.A., and that's part of what has led to his greatness, the fact that he's had to work so hard to prove to himself and to others that he belongs.
And the Bucks making a change here. Beasley's checked in.
Malik Beasley.
Here's Henderson. Williams defending. Shots good by Henderson.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Oh, there's the alley.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up with the 2 points worked out just fine.
And he just keeps finding shots. So much confidence on display.
Well, you know when you're in that kind of a zone, trust me, he knows he's in the zone right now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Fires it. Shots good by Henderson. Give him 8 points now.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 17 points for him last game against Miami. Portis a screen. There's the three. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Simons against Beasley.
Anthony Simons.
The free throw drops for Williams. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Plenty of exciting rookie talent in the 2022 class, including a few breakouts, Clark. What are your thoughts on this class overall?
Well, B.A., I agree with you. I mean, a lot of talent. They're an awful lot of fun to watch. I'm sure you would agree. I mean, a very talented class. What strikes me is how prepared some of these guys were to step in and contribute to winning. I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Portis. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped out.
And that was good.
Have
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Here's Williams. Good work defensively by Cousins. Portland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Three-pointer Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's Williams. Counted from distance. Williams has got 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Sharp. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Williams passes to Portis. Sinks that one from the post. Portis has got 6 points in the quarter. Portland has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Pass to Highland. Let's go with a 3. And it's Little with a rebound. Outside, Williams. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist from Williams. And it's now only a 5-point Portland lead. Here's Highland. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Trailblazers up 5. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest. And folks, you know Kenny was a dunk contest participant, which means he's the highest-rated dunker at this very table we're sitting at. All right, now it's time to talk about our featured game tonight. Not a great turnout so far for the Bucks. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Rui Hachimura is out there with Dwight Howard. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
George clearly one of the best two-way players in the game. He never takes a play off defensively.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And here is Williams. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
George, no good. The Bucks trail. Something Bobby Portis has truly captured is the love of the fans, Clark.
Yeah, his energy and enthusiasm is palpable and contagious, but he also puts in the work, and fans recognize that hard work.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
George's shot is off. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Williams passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Williams. Portis with a screen on George. Beasley for 3. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Milwaukee timeout.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Well, when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc, these are the league leaders. Second, Anthony Simons.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
By the Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Middleton from the outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, you look at the skill set and size of Middleton, hard for any defense to match up against. Just so creative in how he draws contact and gets himself to the line.
And that knee injury sidelining Chris Middleton in last year's playoffs, Grant. How much did the Bucks miss his impact on the floor?
Well, B.A., it was a huge loss. He's their main perimeter scoring threat. That's why his game complements Giannis so perfectly.
Williams against Simons. For the lead. Paul George pulls down the board.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Fires the three. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Hayes. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That'll be a second foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo.
In for the Bucks, Isaiah Jackson.
Here's Lopez. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Middleton passes to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Williams against Simons. Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Hachimura against Middleton. The wide open shot is on the money. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry and looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has from mid-range and long distance.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Jackson, the screen. Lets it go from 11. And it's Portland with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Beasley for 3. No luck on that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Milwaukee has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Highland comes in for George. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Little comes in for Middleton.
4th in opponent field goal percentage, and they're among the top 10 in the league in block shots. They don't concede easy buckets at the rim. Their big men play great help defense inside.
And holding opponents to a low shooting percentage is their foundation for being competitive every night. Here's Williams. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Portland, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Sharp. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Capella inside. Nurkic is there. They need this. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Capella. Here's Little. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Portis finds Williams. Here he goes. Oh, and he got fouled on his... And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after...
The previous play is under review.
And a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach will challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
Well, he's an outstanding free throw percentage shooter. I mean, for his career, one of the best is Williams.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Highland. Now Howard. Here's Sharp. 12 points for him. No good on the three. Outside, Williams. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Antetokounmpo has got 15 points. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Here's Williams. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Trailblazers up by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Taking a look at the Bucks. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Giannis and Portis. Lou Williams out there with Nasir Little, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Henderson. Little turnaround. It's hauled in by Portis.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Williams misses.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Henderson. Goes back up. And Howard with the lay-in. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Middleton outside. Pulls up. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Henderson. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
That one falls.
And the poise of Williams, so impressive. Plays at his own pace. He's never in a hurry.
To the inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Williams finds Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
George, he's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Highland. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Beasley's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, we take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough. You can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Pass to Williams. Middleton with it. Guarded now by George. Count that one. And now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Out to Beasley to tie it up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Not going to go that time. And it's Portland the other way. Pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Nurkic just checked in for Simons. George outside. The 3-ball. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ahead. Jumps up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Look at Beasley stepping up in the big moment. Being the guy for this team when they need him to do just that.
George for 3. Knocks down the long J. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And they double up Antetokounmpo. Williams from long range. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist in this one. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Malik Beasley.
An elite player in this league. I mean, George understands he needs to come through at the line in clutch moments.
And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. 1:35 left in the 4th quarter here. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An absolute insane display of dribbling from Antetokounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handles for a guy of any size, but 7 feet tall. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line. Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. Well, Paul George has been sensational.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're down by 4. There's 48 seconds left in the game. inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
In the past, opponents might try to send Giannis to the line in these situations. That trick doesn't work anymore. He's really improved as a free throw shooter.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And by missing that free throw, now a three could even the score. Not ideal.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag. Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the victim.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Your laser dancer. Substitution on the court.
Williams from long range. Howard grabs the miss. Pass to Henderson. Over Williams. Henderson misses. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Williams. So the Trail Blazers win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.